him up.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Cousins gives way to Cook. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st. Throwing, Cousins. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Cousins now from the 50. And this one caught by Max Williams. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. On play action, Cousins. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. On 2nd down, it's Cook. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Yeah, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, Cousins going for it all. Back in
Boy, ain't no way.
Could he get his feet down? No, it's
That was crazy.
incomplete. Now the Vikings will send out the special teams crew here for a field goal try. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. McCann's kick is good. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. Able to move the ball on that drive.
Wow.
Yes, just 3 points, but 4 first downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty good.
Because you know a rap song.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground.
Oh, I missed the tackle.
And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A good gain on 1st has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29.
Ooh, got him.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on
I'm coming back to get you.
10.
Man, you shouldn't have left in the first place.
Handoff comes to Cook. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on the 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
The new franchise or the new Madden?
On 4th as this one's away. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the off. They start the drive with Cook.
Oh, yeah, he gone.
Cook a 1st down and more as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. 61 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
Yeah, it does get boring.
Move all the way to the 44 as they try
Just find new things to do with it, I guess.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. 2nd and 10. A 10th carry in the game for Cook.
And they're gonna run his ass to the ground.
With 3rd and 4.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him back.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business.
Oh, he gone.
And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown. A big play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And the lead is now 10-7.
What about you, me and Chris?
First down, here's Cousins. Swinging this out wide here.
Woo! Boy, he saved his life and light his ass up.
This before being taken down at the 27. Operating from the 27 now.
Oh yeah.
2nd and 3. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute.
I was looking at the freaking passing yards for the season, for the last season. That shit was like, it was me, it was you, Chris, and I think I was like number 5. I'm like, damn, that's one people been throwing the ball. So we're going like 7,000 yards a fucking season.
As the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Cousins. He's gonna
got him. Got him. Got him. Oh my God. Come on, Madden.
Oh man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum. Big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt.
Well, I feel like Bum would have been in, but he joined the league late.
On 2nd and 10, Cousins. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Oh, what a juke into space. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. They'll throw again. Cousins. And this is Cook with the ground. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll make it 2nd down. So we've reached halftime here in Minnesota with the Vikings on top. As we'll send you down to the time constraint. Trying to fire up that running game with Dalvin Cook.
Dang, that nigga threw me on the floor.
He's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play.
I'm gonna do a play like this.
Down.
I'm gonna play this whole half like this.
To throw is Cousins. Throw left side complete.
Got him.
That catch good for only a yard, and it will be 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Quentin Jefferson.
Why?
First down, here's the run with Cook. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the...
What?
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And Cook was fighting for it, but I don't think he got there. No.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
On first down, it's Cook, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And he'll be hit as he releases.
Who was number 50? Houston? He should have caught that.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over.
Ain't that who's
they're
on?
one of the better defenses in the league.
Okay,
and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. Cousins now to throw on first down. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's just his 2nd catch of the game. They wanted to keep him silent. They have kept him silent.
Defensive football 101. Don't let the best player on offense beat you. Take him out of the game. They've done a great job of doing that.
What the hell?
Middle of the field, and he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll
got him.
Throw.
Got him.
Right side to Cook. Not much there.
You don't get this nigga my tackle.
Cousins again. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Osborne.
I guess she didn't want to see you.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
No, she just knows my innocence. They got both of their star receivers over there.
Throwing is Cousins. Open man is Osborne. He's got him. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. A 1st down throw for Cousins. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. From the red zone now, Cousins. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Again, it's Cousins.
Got him.
But it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Off the play fake, Cousins.
Oh.
And this is going to be incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
They're going for it on 4? Okay.
Desperation time. Cousins on 4th down. This one to the side. He's got it. A nice job to keep the feet in, but he is a bit short here.
Game over.
So this one a victory here for New Orleans. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the...
On first down, Wilson. That's into the hands of Parkinson, the tight end. Oh, he sheds himself free. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big play that time. They go back to Carson here on second. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. This defense for the Saints, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
3rd and 2, now Wilson. He'll get that complete to Parkinson. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already in the field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. Tackle there going to Marshawn Lattimore. And the last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now it's Wilson. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Here's Carson. And he's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched him more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing with 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it. They love it, because now
he's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Cameron Jordan in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. The kick by Lambeau is good, and the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive... On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Here's Wilson. And this will be incomplete.
Well, to me, there is no question about the intent there, and I think he was a little fortunate that the penalty flag didn't come out for grounding. But he'll get away with it and get another shot on 3rd down.
They'll run the screen with Carson. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And it'll be 4th down. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon.
Back deep, Marquez Callaway.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. It's a 47-yard punt, but they did give up 10 on the... Now Wilson on 1st down.
Well, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And his guys are going to take over at the 20. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Catch is made by Metcalf. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now a dump off here complete. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Wilson trying to urge his guys to go faster and get set at the line.
And this will go to Carson out wide.
And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Throwing again here, Wilson. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Flush to his right. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. David Onyemata, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. After the sack on 1st down, Wilson. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Here's Wilson. It's complete to Fuller. And he goes out right around the 39. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away.
Josh Lambo now for the point after. And he puts it through there within 3. It's 13-10. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. Now Carson fumbles the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 4. gun, here's Wilson. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Marcus Davenport able to record his 5th sack of the season. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. From the gun, it's Wilson. Oh, ball batted in the air, now it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. They'll begin the drive with Carson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. 2nd and 9. They run again with Carson. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Wilson. That's going to be complete to his tight end Everett. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. Here's Wilson to throw. That's complete to the tight end Everett. And he's brought down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Now it's Wilson. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
And nearly another interception. Well, it would have been his 3rd of the game, but this time he couldn't hang on.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Wilson, he's got Fuller. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Oh, what a move. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6.
They'll keep it on the ground. Pryor, and he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Seahawks have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. On 1st down, Wilson. They'll find Metcalf. Touchdown, Seahawks. DK Metcalf, 91 yards.
And the Seahawks have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
point after by Lambeau, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Well, Charles, we saw a comeback bid fall just a little short, but give them credit. They were able to hold on, withstand that comeback, and ultimately win it by the slim margin.
And bottom line, when it's all said,
EA Sports brings you a special edition of the National Football League for this Christmas Day matchup. It's the Cards and the Saints.
First down, Murray. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Here's Murray. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time to have a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Here's Murray. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds across the... Murray now on first down. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
This defense for the Saints, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Marcus Davenport able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Like the footwork back there, I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Trying to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. He's going to look deep for more. They've got his man complete. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. A huge play there for Arizona.
And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him over 3,000 yards passing now on the campaign.
And Brandon, nowadays your leader's usually closer to 5,000 yards on the year, but still, 3,000 yards, a good season.
And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Murray. And his throw here is incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're taking a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
Yeah, it's still early in the game. No sense taking a chance on 3rd down and forcing one into traffic. So I like the wise play he made there. Get it to the sideline out of bounds, but no one's going to have a chance at it.
And the kick is good. He needed a little help there from the crossbar, but the carom goes his way. And the Cardinals have the first. First carry for James Conner. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Here's Conner on the read option.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up. They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
7 yards to pick up there.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. They're going for it. It's Murray.
And Hopkins has got it. Touchdown, Arizona.
DeAndre Hopkins, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Gold with the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. So that drives 7 plays in length, and it winds up. Murray now on 1st down. And the throw left sideline here is caught. Couldn't keep it. Murray now to throw. And that is incomplete. It's Conner as they stay on the ground. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando. The coach He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth.
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Murray a give. This is counter.
And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to fourth down. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. And he's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And possession will switch hands, first and 10.
The New Orleans offense back out and ready to go.
And still plenty of time.
Well, they're just going to run it here up the middle.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. Well, the white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we've reached halftime here on Christmas Day, as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. Happy holidays to you all at home as we take you around the NFL on this 25th day of December. We'll start over at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue.
And just like... After the turnover, here's Murray. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Moore. His second catch. This one not quite as dynamic as his first. And it's second down. Now Murray.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. And the passing windows are just not there. And that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Murray going to throw. And that almost intercepted. Oh, they would have loved to have their first pick of the game right there, but at least it does get them to fourth down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
Here comes the Cardinals punter now. He's been terrific so far. Returnable here for Callaway. 35 yards that time on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning. Throwing on first down is Murray. Buying time to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On second down now, it's Connor. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Connor. A first down for Connor and then some. He gets it across the 50 and down to the... Back now here live in New Orleans. Before they can snap it, time runs out on this third quarter of play. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so he didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
Murray now. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter, and find their way open.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing now is Murray. And this is going to be incomplete.
They're going to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that
into a double team, and it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Saints... Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. 3 yards remain for 2nd down. To throw is Murray. Over the middle, complete. It's Hopkins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Murray. He's going to look deep for more. And this is caught on the sideline. Are the feet in? They are. What a catch. A huge play there for Arizona.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Throwing again, Murray. Steps away, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Marcus Davenport in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
What a dimension this man brings to this defense. He had his mind set there that he was going to get in and make that tackle. He really flew to the football.
On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked off by Paulson Adebo.
Down the numbers. There he goes. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. This is the Murray trying again after the pick six. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. And a catch made by Hopkins. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run.
Well, like so many wide receivers, he is a threat with the ball in his hands, and he's able to do his damage here after the catch.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll dump this one off to Connor. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Rondale Moore
with touchdown number 8 on the year.
And the Cardinals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14. Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So for New Orleans,
EA Sports brings you a special edition of the National Football League for this New Year's Day matchup. It's the Saints and the Raiders, and it's coming up next.
first carry for Josh Jacobs. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 17 carries, 93 yards.
And they love what they've got in him. He's the number 4 rusher in the league right now, so you know that you have to account for him on defense, which means you can play complementary football as well. Throw the play action, get it out to the wide receivers, because they should have some open space because the defense will key on it.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. on 1st and 10. Here's Carr. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Marcus Davenport make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Throwing now is Carr.
Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted.
Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Saints are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. Wow, so wipe out the INT, roughing the passer. What a disaster.
An absolute disaster, and you hope their lockers are not right next to each other for the postgame. Safe to say one is not buying the other dinner.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
This defense for the Saints, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but I'd have to say a very solid performance.
And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down.
David Onyemata make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. Now Carr.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And he's able to get it back. So after the fumble recovery, it's Carr. Catch made, it's Moreau. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 40. Carr now on 1st down. That's caught by Waller out left side.
Another miss.
Still on his feet. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
And I feel a little bit like a traitor as a former defender, because that big man did not want to go down and refused to go down. If you're a defender and you don't get the right angle on a big tight end like him, he can run right through you like you're not even there, and he did a lot of that on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here, as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with 3rd down and just a yard to go. Trying to run for it with Jacobs.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out. And they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Carr. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 29-yard line. Carr going to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Here's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Carr. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Now Carr. He finds his man complete. It's Jacobs. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. The kick by Carlson is good. And the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage. Been a bit of a dogfight thus far into the 2nd quarter now, and we do have our first points, a field goal.
Yeah.
Carr now on 1st down. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Everything looked right on that play except the conclusion. He dropped it, an in route, going into a little bit of traffic. Maybe in the back of his mind, he was wondering where the hit was going to come from.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Carr, and that's caught. It's Bryan Edwards. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy. But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Carr completes it. 7 yards the pickup there.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Now Carr again. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. The Raiders into the red zone for the first time. This is 1st and goal from about the 8. Now Carr. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Bryan Edwards, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. So an abbreviation. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Carr. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Throw again on 2nd down. Carr. And his throw is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Carr. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Cameron Jordan has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Well, here's where having mobility sometimes can work against you as a quarterback. He thinks he can retreat and outrun the pressure. But that time, they zeroed in on him and took him down for a big loss, partner.
A really big loss. Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. So possession goes over here on the punt. The New Orleans offense set to take over. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive. From the 45 on 2nd down. Carr, throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw is Carr. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
On play action, it's Carr. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Edwards. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10.
Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. They go with Jacobs. And boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't. Throwing on 1st down is Carr.
Short throw going to be caught by Waller.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Carr. Pass incomplete.
Well, listen, when you've got the lead, there's absolutely no sense trying to fit a ball in where you shouldn't. You can see the coaching in his head taking place on that play because he saw he had a receiver in the area. He just put it well over his head, out of harm's way.
Here's Carr to throw.
And he'll let this go deep for Lazard.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory.
It's a big play there for Vegas.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
To throw again on 2nd down. Carr. And it's caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Alan Lazard, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead.
But that makes this a 2-score ball game. And, you know, the way this thing has been going, Charles, 2 scores kind of feels like 3 or 4 scores.
Yeah, it's a great observation. It's been a heck of a battle, hasn't it? And points have been at a premium throughout this game. So you have to wonder, is this going to be too much for them to...
They'll run on 1st down. Jacobs. They hold everything because Darren Waller, the tight end, appears to be injured on that play.
We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. 2nd down, Jacobs once more.
And he's going to be met at about the 43. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd and goal now as they look to add a few more points here onto their total. They'll run it with Jacobs. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. So can this New Orleans defense stand tall again? 3rd and goal. Carr down to a knee, and that ought to just about do it.
So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders.
And it was their deep.
It's the NFL.
They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. From the gun, it's Hurts.
And this one is incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back.
On 2nd and a couple. Hurts.
And that is incomplete.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from it. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On 2nd and 11 now. Hurts. That's swung out wide to Sanders.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Here's Hurts to throw.
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted.
Picked off at the 20. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
They start on the ground here. It's Sanders. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. 2nd and 8. Hurts. His throw incomplete.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
Hurts sets up to throw it. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked off at the 38. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. Another try after the first down sack. Hurts. And the grab by Croft. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. And a nice milestone reached on that last throw as here late in the season, he goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way.
And he's taken down here by the Saints. Cameron Jordan able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession. 21-0 our score after 1. It's caught by Sanders. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Short completion, just 4 yards. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Throwing is Hurts. And Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Cameron Jordan getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. On 4th down, Michael Pilardi on the punt. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. Out onto the field. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Short throw hauled in by Croft. Puts it on the carpet, it's out. And this is picked up by the Saints. And they'll start with great field position. On 1st down, Hurts. Sanders has it over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now they got to get to the line quickly. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. He's going to drop this down to Sanders. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. Again, he'll drop to throw. Hurts fumbles it. The Saints say they have it, and they do. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
incomplete.
Well, that play was certainly a little bit different because on the previous play, he was sacked. This time, protection a lot better. Had time to survey the field and still couldn't find an open receiver.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hurts. Forced out to his left. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Now, that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Short throw hauled in by Croft. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Now a 2nd down and 6. He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. The kick by Elliott is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. So they do get the 3 points before they hit halftime, something to build on. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He's going to let this one go deep. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 40. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Complete. Smith has it. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. 2nd down and 3.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. On 1st down, Sanders. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. From the 41, Hurts. Short throw hauled in by Croft. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end.
Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Back to throw again. Short throw hauled in by Croft.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Short throw hauled in by Croft. And he's going to get 7 out of this. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And Sanders has got it complete. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Well, how good is this defense? It's been seemingly all game long.
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
Going to throw deep for the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. The Eagles on 3rd down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 11.
They'll look to throw here. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for 4th down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. This will be caught at about the 6. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Sanders.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Miles Sanders with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Eagles are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
Elliott good on the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Flushed out right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. They'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Flush to his right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout as there's a Saints player down here on the field. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. Airing it out deep for Smith.
And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down. Here's Hurts to throw.
Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted.
They conclude the regular season with a final record of 11-6.
And now they'll await the final seeding for the playoffs ahead. Meanwhile, for the Eagles,
it will indeed be a 10-loss season as they wrap up 7-10.
And I think you have to say, ultimately, this was a team that really underachieved.